Welcome back to Cappielow. Dumbarton made a change at the start of the second half. They brought Jerry Crawley on the right side of midfield to replace Stuart Robertson, who took a knock in the first half. So that's midfield man for midfield man, so it shouldn't make too big a difference to the Dumbarton tactical plans. Robertson's header, there's John McNeil. His challenge, there's Coyle. And Tommy Coyle to Buck. Jimmy Simpson taking up good position on the left for Dumbarton. That's a fine cross. And well saved by Adams from Coyle in the middle. And the referee not happy with the challenge by Jerry Crawley. It's a free kick. But another good Dumbarton moves, building up on the left with Burke's pass to Simpson. Simpson sending over an excellent cross. Neither Joe Coyle nor Jerry Crawley could get a first-time chance at it. Then the acrobatic out from Joe Coyle, well saved by the keeper. Wilson is robbed by Burke. Tommy Coyle in turn, robbed by Robertson. Flaherty cutting off the gap, which Tom Sullivan wanted to run into. Robertson. Cross blocked by McCahill. It's a good turn by McNeil. Now Sullivan trying to set up a shooting chance. The 1-2 with McNeil. And there's the second goal for Morton. Great play from Sullivan. The 9th minute of the second half. And Dom Sullivan cashes in on Morton's good start to the second half. Well, he certainly worked hard for this one. The ball was played to him at the edge of the box. He tried on 1, 2, perhaps 3 occasions to set up a shooting chance. Eventually got a return ball from John McNeil. Shot it with the aid of a deflection once again beyond Gordon Arthur. Trolley towards Simpson. Well taken by Simpson. Once again a superb tackle from Duffy. Trolley looking for movement. No question now, Dumbarton thinking about wasting time. The challenge by Duffy. Coyle still has possession. And a marvellous equaliser. Struck by Coyle. Tommy Coyle, 14 minutes into the second half, makes it 2 each. Well, that's down to the two brothers. Set up on the right. Joe Coyle holding off some fierce challenges by Jim Duffy. Pulling the ball back into the path of his brother Tommy. And how's that for a powerful shot to beat Craig Adams? Eddie McNabb waiting to come on to replace John McNeil. McNeil has failed to make any real impact in the match. Simpson wins the corner kick off Jim Wilson. Question that Dumbarton have grown in confidence since their second equaliser. Looked more likely that Morton would get a third than Dumbarton would equalise, but since that time the match has been very even. Duffy got a touch, there's Burke. And Adams watched that closely. Burke didn't get it with as much power as he would have liked, I reckon, but Adams did well. Simpson's onside, a chance now for Dumbarton. And neatly finished by Jimmy Simpson. Dumbarton take the lead. 26 minutes into the second half. The first time in the match Dumbarton are in front, and it was Jimmy Simpson who gave them the lead with his first goal of the season. Morton tried to play the offside trap. Simpson sprinted through. He was definitely onside going by that angle, and he went through with great confidence and coolness to leave Adams without a chance. Tommy Coyle, Burke making tracks through the middle with Jim Wilson. Burke is brought down outside the box, and Burke reacting very angrily indeed. Jim Wilson was the man who committed the initial foul, but John Burke was the player in trouble. No question about the free kick as Burke was breaking away from Wilson. He went down, and you can ask yourself whether Wilson was trying that trip. Well, I wonder if it was to some extent accidental, but certainly a free kick, and John Burke reacting or overreacting and becoming the first player in the match to be booked by referee Crombie. But what a chance this is for Dumbarton. Right at the edge of the box. Joe Coyle, Albert Craig, Jimmy Simpson all clustered round the ball. Martin McGowan is peeling off on the left side. Simpson will take it, I think. Well, Adams would have been beaten. That was very close indeed from Simpson. Adams was really to the spot as that ball was chipped over the wall, swerving towards the post and just outside. Coyle and Simpson setting something up again for Dumbarton. A great cross, there's Burke! And Morton simply had no answer. Set up brilliantly on the left. Joe Coyle to Jimmy Simpson. The cross tailor-made for John Burke. And there was no way anyone was going to prevent Dumbarton's fourth goal. The scoreline stayed the same. Dumbarton would open a 5-point gap on Morton at the foot of the league. A chance again for Jimmy Simpson. Sprinting in and goal, and that's great defensive work from Danny Doherty. Bided his time, kept his eye on the ball, used his pace to get back to make the challenge. Problems are not over though for Morton. Alan Kay joining the attack. There's Burke. Comes off Wilson, he can't prevent the corner kick. And it's Morton's turn to go through the mill now in defence. They've never really been able to handle John Burke in attack. And with the help of Jimmy Simpson for the club ground, at the bottom, twin-pronged attack has been potent. It's Kay, Burke, a hand was used, yes, the penalty kick. Well, it never rains, but it pours as far as Morton are concerned. So much promise in the match, and now facing a penalty kick. Killing by 4 goals to 2. Burke with a header which is clearly handled at the near post. Joe Coyle with an impressive record of 4 out of 4 so far this season. A marvellous save from Craig Adams. Well, that will certainly be a boost to the youngster. Joe Coyle has scored 4 out of 4 before today's match. Hit that very well indeed towards the keeper's left, and that's a splendid save. Now Duffy. Holmes coming forward. Holmes doing it all by himself. What a great effort from Jim Holmes. Well, showing skill of the highest order there as he came forward, chinking towards the box, going past 1 man, 2 man, 3 men towards the penalty area, and then trying to pass the ball in at the far post.